Learning everything faster, never forgetting anything, getting straight A's in all your exams, and reaching your full potential in every area of your life. It is all possible if you understand things effectively. I guess you know the following. You are learning something new, perhaps because you have an exam coming up, or because you are interested in a particular subject. After you have studied the subject for a while, everything sounds logical in your head, and you have the impression that you have really understood the topic. But as soon as you want to explain it, for example, in your exam or to your friends, you come to a standstill. Somehow, you don't have the words to express it clearly, and you realize that you haven't really understood it. Even though it sounded so logical in your head, well, that's how many feel, but it doesn't have to be. In this video, you will learn to master the Feynman method. It's a method that will help you to really understand what you have just learned, get top marks in your exams, and reach your full potential in every area of your life. In addition, you can learn up to 4 times faster by using the Feynman method and get ahead of everyone else. But first, you should get to know the background story and the inventor of this method better. The Feynman method is named after the physicist Richard Feynman. Feynman won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1965. He was one of the first people to study quantum physics. But in addition to being a great scientist, he was also a very good teacher and a great explainer, because he was able to boil down incredibly complex concepts such as quantum physics and put them in simple language that other people could understand. Now that you know how the Feynman method helps you in your life, and you know who created it, I would like to ask you if you know the pretty well-known quote that is often attributed to Albert Einstein. If you can't explain it simply, then you don't understand it well enough. Or, to put it another way, if you really want to understand something in depth, then you need to be able to explain it in the simplest terms possible. And this is where things get interesting, because this is essentially the core of the Feynman method. But to understand the Feynman method better, we first need to know the 2 different types of knowledge. The first type of knowledge is real knowledge. Real knowledge is when you have a deep understanding of something. This means truly understanding something, going beyond just knowing facts and delving into a deep understanding of how things work or relate to each other. It's like knowing the ins and outs, not just the basics. And the second type is superficial knowledge. Superficial knowledge is when you only use the right words at the right time. As a result, even if you can use technical terms in the right context and reproduce the content correctly, you can still only have a superficial understanding. This means you can know the right words to say without really understanding the subject. It involves using technical terms correctly and reproducing information accurately, but lacking a deeper understanding of how things truly work or connect. It's more about appearances than true comprehension. I will give you an example so that you can understand it better. Perhaps the following situation sounds familiar to you. We want to get an excellent grade on the next exam, so we study for hours, memorize all the material, and feel perfect about ourselves. But then we get some strange questions that seem to have nothing to do with the subject at all. These are transfer tasks that test our real, in-depth knowledge. That is, whether we really understand something fundamentally. We won't be able to answer them with superficial knowledge. And somehow that is unfair, because school lessons are often structured in such a way that we only learn superficial knowledge. But with the Feynman method, we can develop a deep understanding, that is, real knowledge, of pretty much any subject in a very short time, and thus reach our full potential, and, for example, only write A grades. If you have found value up to this point, I would appreciate your support by subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. Your input matters, so feel free to share your thoughts or suggest topics that interest you in the comments section below. But we are not done yet, so let's keep going. The Feynman method consists of 4 steps. Step 1. Explain a topic you are about to learn to another person in the simplest possible terms. The best way to explain it is as if you were explaining it to a 12-year-old. This is better than explaining it to a 20-year-old friend of yours. The reason for this is that you don't have to use technical terms, so you have to use simple language. Explain anything that seems a bit more complicated, and children usually ask, why? This question is very important. If you ask yourself this question about every aspect, you will not only be able to explain everything simply, but you will also gain background knowledge about your topic. Explain it completely from beginning to end. In addition, the person does not have to exist in real life. You can just take a piece of paper and write about it. Try to write and speak just like a teacher does it on the blackboard. But isn't that actually the wrong order? If we want to learn something new, we first have to absorb as much knowledge about the subject as possible, don't we? Not necessarily. If we start explaining something right away without doing a lot of research first, we are likely to run into problems explaining it pretty quickly. But that's exactly the idea behind the Feynman method, which brings us straight to step 2, identify knowledge gaps. Every time you find yourself in need of explanation, or when you use complicated or technical terms, make a small note. Once you have finished explaining everything, you will immediately see all the things you don't know and only need to focus on them. And that is what you do in step 3. Fill in the gaps in your knowledge. To do this, simply look up everything you wrote down in step 2 in your books, in the internet, or other sources. For technical terms and complicated words, try to find either simpler words or apt images and everyday examples. Step 4. Repeat the process and simplify until you can explain the entire topic from beginning to end without any problems or technical terms. The central element of the Feynman method is simplification, so to be able to explain something clearly to someone who doesn't have the same knowledge background as you. If you manage to replace all the technical vocabulary in your explanation with simpler words, you have really understood the topic completely. Then you no longer need to memorize difficult things, because you can deduce everything at any time. Finally, I would like to quote Richard Feynman. You can know the name of a bird in all the languages of the world, but when you're finished, you'll know absolutely nothing whatever about the bird. So let's look at the bird and see what it's doing. That's what counts. I learned very early the difference between knowing the name of something and knowing something. You have now learned and understood the Feynman method and know how to apply it to learn faster than everyone else and give yourself a huge head start. If you are looking for methods that complement the Feynman method, then take a look at our other videos. Have fun with it, and see you next time.